Would you like to have a little more management accountability or even employee, staff member, team member accountability in your restaurant? Have you heard that checklists are really important to holding your team accountable, but they don't work, right? First thing I hear, oh, checklists, we've got those don't work. How about I share with you how you create a checklist that actually works in your business and you can hold management and team members accountable? I'm gonna share that with you in 2 seconds. Hello, this is David Scott Peters with restaurantexpert.com, and I get it. Checklist. I talk to literally thousands of restaurant owners and managers every year. I speak all over the country. I coach them on our phone. I see them in our trainings. We work with them on a day-to-day basis. And man, if I to a person said, checklists don't work, I'm gonna tell you, one of the major reasons checklists don't work in your restaurant is they suck. You have on your checklist, a bread and butter plates stocked. Well, how many is that? A server grabs, there's only 3 clean in the dish pit, right? And put them up there and they go, I did it, check. You go, no, we need 15, we need 30, we need 50, we need 100. Is it different for a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, right? But no, you just say stock. So we leave it to interpretation. Or one of my favorites, tables angled properly. What the hell does that mean? Look, if you want tables 4 inches from the wall, give them a frickin' ruler. You must state exactly what your standard is. See, your checklists are vague. They're open to interpretation. Let me give you one more example. You have a bathroom checklist, and the employee goes in, check, all done. Bathroom's clean. And you walk in and go, holy crap, there's standing water on the sink, right, on the counter. There's water spots on the mirror. There is trash about 3/4 full. And you go, what the hell is this? This is not clean. Somebody just walked in here and said it was clean. Well, because you said clean bathroom. You said make sure trash can empty trash when full. Well, bottom line is, to an employee, that looked clean. That met their standard of clean. Have you ever visited one of their apartments to see what clean looks like? You have to set your standard. No water spots on the mirror. No standing water on the counter. If the trash can is half full, empty it and replace the bag. See, you must be specific and clear on what you want. So let me tell you how you get this done. First, understand your checklist cannot be too detailed. Number 2, I want you to ignore that you have any checklists and give your best employee in each position a blank checklist. These are often the people that bitch and moan and whine about every other employee because they're the only ones that do it. Often it's a daytime bartender who says, man, those idiots last night never did this. And the manager's like, oh man, you're just the bitch of the bar. Stop whining. And that person's right. The nighttime manager allowed employees to go make all the money and do no side work. And now this person is their janitor, their prep cook, their bitch, right? So when you hand this person this blank checklist and you say, hey, how do you want this bar left? Man, this person grabs like a crayon, fists that thing and writes so hard that wax is just spraying all over the place, so excited to tell people exactly what needs to be done. By the way, I believe the employee who stands in that job for 6 to 8 hours a day knows what needs to be done much more than an owner or a manager. So I'm going to hand it to him, and this employee writes exactly what went done. Now I take and I give another blank checklist to another good employee in the same position, for each position for opening and closing side work. So now I've got my old checklist, I've got these 2 new checklists, but then I need the things that drive you nuts. Owners, GMs, you got to promise me when you do this, you don't talk to anybody. Grab a yellow pad of paper, walk the outside of your building, inside, including the mop sink, and write down everything that pisses you off. By the time you are finished, you cannot talk to people. Customers, employees alike, you are pissed. I'm asking you to find everything that goes wrong in your business on a day-to-day basis, from dust bunnies to where we put trash cans, chairs, lighting, the whole bit. Then you hand your old checklist, your 2 new checklists from your employees, your yellow pad of paper to a manager and say, make sure all of this gets done, meaning it's on the right checklist, that every one of these points is checked on a day-to-day basis. Then I'm going to let you have one more cleaning party. By the way, what the hell is a cleaning party? It's when you let your restaurant go to crap. And finally you look around and go, man, we're a pit. And you pay all your employees minimum wage to come in, have an employee meeting, and clean the damn place. Do a year's worth of side work at one time. You get to do that one more time. Because once you've done that and you've got checklists every day that are specific and clear, guess how every shift is left to that same standard. Look, if you want to change and have standards and have employees know what they should do, manager checklists, employee checklists by position, opening, closing, and more importantly, somebody following up to make sure they're done, you must change how you use your checklists. And I've just given you the step-by-step process. Now, let me make sure we understand. Do not laminate them and grease pencil those babies, because bull. They'll change on a daily basis. When you walk in and see something's wrong, you write it down, hand it to a manager, and then goes on to a checklist. See, we get to impose our will without being there by using a checklist. Understand, they're never too detailed and they're never done. Start using checklists this way and you're going to get results. This is David Scott Peters. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure and subscribe now to my YouTube channel. But before you go, download my free report. You'll find the link below in the description section. And be sure not to miss these other videos with expert tips to help you run your restaurant.